Hi everyone. In this third lecture, today I am going to discuss about the proof of irrationality part 3, in which I will discuss, as I mentioned, that in the board examination of class 10th, you were going to ask with the three type of irrationality, in which two I have done already in the two separate video, and this is the last video on the proof of irrationality, in which I am going to discuss the third type of question which is asked in the board examination. So if you haven't watched, then also you could watch this video, and you must watch those two videos also, so that you will able to done any type of question from which the proof of its irrationality. So in this question you will able to see that it is given that root 6 be a rational number, and prove that 2 plus root 3 be a rational number. So that mainly you have to prove that uh, 2 plus root 3 it belongs to, this is a sign of belongs to irrational number. This is what you have to prove. So for this, as I mentioned, that all the proofs which is regarding to the irrationality you have to prove using the contradiction method. So what is the meaning of contradiction method? That means first you have to think that it is the rational number, and when you are not able to prove that it is the rational number, so it becomes the irrational number. So this is a step which you have to apply in the contradiction method, so that this same thing I am going to done here. So let the 2 plus root 3 be a rational number, be a rational number. So as we let this, then prove 2 root 2 plus root 3 be a rational number, that means it obeys the rule of the rational number. So how this will obey the rule of rational number? So 2 plus root 3 can be written in the form of p by q. Why you are written in the form of p by q? Because we let that it is a rational number, so rational number can be written in the form of p by q. So that root 2 plus root 3 can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q, both p and q belongs to integer. As you know that the any number like the 5 and 6, 5 by 6, it is a rational number, so both are the integer, and it is always an integer. So through the properties of the rational number, p and 2 plus root 3 can be written in the form of p by q, and the p and q belongs to the integer. So these are the things which we consider when we think that it is the rational number. So squaring both the side in the mathematics, if you are doing anything both the side of a equation, so it will not change anymore. So squaring both the side, 2 plus root 3, squaring this side and squaring the p plus q this side, you will get it is like the a plus b ka whole square, which you know that a square, that means root 2 square plus root 3 square plus 2 into 2 into root 3. I think you know this basic identity which you have studied in 8th class, and this is the p square q square. So in finally here you get here the 2, and here you 3, and here the 2 root 6, and here you get the p square by q square. So as you add this one, you will get 5 plus 2 root 6 p square q square. So as you get to this point, that so let's solve this one here. So we get that 2 plus root 6 is equal to p square q square. As you teach in the second part of this proof of irrationality, that all the numbers you have to send to the right side, only lefting the number which is a purely you could say the irrational number. So as you able to see that the root 6 is purely a irrational number, it is purely rational number. So you have to keep this number left side, and all of this you have to send the right side. So as you will send the 2 plus root 6 p square by q square, so it will get this side into the minus, so it will written like this, and taking the LCM q square, so you will get here the p square plus 5 plus sorry here you will get, as you taken the LCM q square, you will get here the 5 and the 5 q square is equal to 2 root 6. As you reach to this one, So as I mentioned that you have to keep LHS only the which is the purely rational number. So root 6 is only a purely rational number. So root 6 should be in the left side, and p square minus 5q square upon q square, and this 2 could be centered here. So as we multiply here the 2q square. So as we reach to this result, as you know that root 6 is the irrational number, or it is also given in the question that root 6 is an irrational number, and as we know that this side is the rational number, this side RHS is the belongs to the rational number. As you know that this side is the irrational number and equals to sign, then this side is the rational number, so it is not possible. So it is the so this is not possible, but here in the question it is the possible. That means it is our assumption which the root 2 plus root 3 is an rational number is wrong. This is why this all comes. This is why we will say that root 2 plus root 3 be a rational number. But if you are not able to understand that why the RHS or this side whole is the irrational number, why the RHS is the rational number, so that you know that p and q both are the integer, and if you square the integer and again squaring the integer, then subtracting, then dividing by the square of integer, that means you are playing with the integers, then you will get a rational number, because there is no irrational number. This is why this side becomes the rational number. And if you are not able to think, then take any two integer, like this one is the 2 and this one is the 1, and then play with them, you will get a rational number. I think you understand how to prove of irrationality, and which is very easy topic and interesting topic. And thank you for today.